What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle. Welcome back to the viewer submitted runs. People have been enjoying these. They've been fun. And I've been getting submissions. I have one more after this, so that is pretty cool. Today we are looking at a run from one of my favorite people in the community, Thick Veiny Sausage. If you have not checked out their videos, you should. I will link their channel below. But they make some really cool stuff, and this is definitely, in my opinion, actually like the best Darkest Dungeon like PvE player I've seen. I don't know, like you could make a case for some other people or whatever, but like his game knowledge and the stuff that he is dedicated to figuring out and doing is just completely remarkable. So I cannot recommend his stuff enough. So he sent me one of his runs, and we are going to take a look here. And I know this is, well, I'm gonna let it go. Let's just play. So it's a quad leper run in darkness with obviously some faster mods, I believe, to make everyone's life a little bit easier. So this is I have not watched this. I saw the team and I said, you know what, I just want to have my genuine Liddy reacts in real time. So I have no idea how this is actually going to play out. I know one of the tactics. There's a lot of trinket swapping that happens. So we're moving the map around to, what does it get? The trap disarm, get the stress off people. So this is really how you maximize mechanics here. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to try and get a scout because there's no fight in either room here. So we can go to each room and try and trigger a scout, which is gonna make our lives a lot easier. It's actually funny because Quad Leper is immune to being surprised. But if you play in darkness, scouting is one of the most important things, so you don't have to get ambushed. Like if you have a regular party, you know, because ambush really hurts. Got the scouting. I think it's a 50-50 because of the map. Move stuff around. Someone's always got the Crimson Court set. Alright, no fight in this hallway, pretty cool. I know we're gonna get into a fight at some point. There's a reason this video is called quality content. The other run that I was given is pretty interesting too. So do we take fights yet? What do you have to do? Room battles? No, 90% rooms. Okay. So all the food is on deck. All of the protective items are on deck. Only 6 anti-venoms, which is understandable because there isn't much that'll blight you here. Usually it's like the outsider enemies. So if you get Crimson Quarter Snakes, then you get blight. There's so much anticipation right now. Unholy Slayer. The trinket moving around is so cool. Like, I could never be bothered to do this because I am just that lazy. But if you really want to maximize your stuff, it is better to move trinkets around. I do it in my mod run a bit because one of the really good trinkets has like food consumed. So I do that. And these trinket swaps are like fast enough that I don't even want to keep track. I just know that it's some kind of manipulation of like stress and scouting and all that. And damage, because now we're going into a fight. I wonder if you're supposed to leave the... No, you're not. I was going to say, I wonder if you're supposed to leave the Ancestors map off going in here, but you don't, because that way you can trigger scouting, like right after the fight, so you do leave it on. Gotta pause, hold on. Alright, now that 10 minutes have passed because of my cats doing shenanigans, let us resume. I think this is a fight. Alright, we got lucky. Usually, hallway fights can have like 3 and stuff like that. Usually don't get 3 in a room fight, but I like this opener. The faster combat makes me have to commentate faster. They have to pass to a certain dominance. Interesting that you don't move back and then move the other one, you just pass with one. But the purge to get the hue on the stealth one, pretty good stuff. And this is so fast. This crit. Oh man. Veiny said that I would know, or he knows what I would use for the thumbnail. That might have been it. It could have been that. Yeah, we don't need to hew there because we want to keep the Gunner Bandit alive because he just does nothing. He does this, and then we can just spam recovery. One thing that sucks is the the move Solemnity, you can't use it in the back. That would make Leper a little better. Actually make him a lot better. But no, instead you can only use it in the front. IIRC. That means that only the Leper's up front. You know what? I'm not pausing the video, Echo. You just run around. I don't care. I don't care anymore until he like knocks something over, like runs into a box or something. Because whenever I do like a... Oh, there he goes. Sounds like a little horse. Yeah, whenever I have like leftover... Okay, I need to pause this. Okay, let's hope that the cat zoom fiesta is over, because Echo was just going absolutely nuts. Like the cat even did some parkour. He ran sprinting into the room, and then he ran at my bed, and then he like jumped at my bed and then banked off the side to keep running. Very smart, but also incredibly obnoxious. What was I even talking about here? I know something about Solemnity. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought, but you know what? We're going. Oh no. Like, the cats were gone for like 5 minutes, and then I start recording, and then they're playing again. Oh my goodness. I said I was gonna stop. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm still going. Let's try this. Those opening crits. We definitely want those. Man, the Gunner Bandits are probably the worst thing this team can see. Just because, like, Lepers only self-heal in the front, so having someone that cleaves your entire team every single turn for, like, moderate damage is, not ideal. Now there's a dog barking outside. Why is this recording cursed? Purge doing work here. Crit on the more stressed one, I think. I don't know. At the same time, it's nice that we weren't getting cleaved by the Whip Bandit, who can just bleed everyone. And I think any stress caster would have been really scary, because there'd be an affliction already. But there's not. So we're just killing things here. Oh my goodness, the dodge! We're gonna do some minor stalling here. Who can actually afford to take time to stall? I am curious as to the reason. Oh, Leper can't move backwards. That's why the third one has to pass. That's right, Leper can't move back. Okay, I get it. So whoever's in third has to eat the stress for passing. Everyone else gets to do something. I didn't know that I could hit rank 3. I've learned something. So now we have to stall by hitting stuff. Didn't want to afflict the other guy. Now I have to kill this? Okay, so we attack twice. Dodge? Okay, that's another round of stalling, potentially. Is that affliction? Yeah. Abusive. That's actually terrifying. Oh, we have like 2 lepers that are... Oh, we have 3 that are doing okay. Yeah, just squeeze out as much healing as possible. I mean, you already have 1 afflicted. Food, a welcome sight. Gold, somehow we need gold, so that's good. Gosh, Vaney plays so fast. Or I should say thick. I don't know. Like, his name is comprised of 3 different words that could stand alone as names, but apparently the friends call him thick. Oh, we're camping. Yeah, it would have been nice. Hippocratic and Faded. Oh man, these guys are like built for here. Hippocratic on 2 of them. Oh, we are not camping. Yeah, we're gonna camp when we saw that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So this, he sent me this before, like this clip, or like him doing this, I think. There's a lot of trinket swapping for your camping. So like you're trying to get a specific, yeah. So someone gets stress off, so whoever's like healing stress is gonna get the Ancestor Scroll. It's kind of scary, yeah, because, oh, he did it, okay. I was gonna say, there's like, I think a small chance for characters to skip their abilities in camping, and doing that is just absolutely horrendous, because obviously you still lose the points, and camp skills are like highly important. And look at that, though. We went from, like, 90 stress, 80 stress and stuff like that on a couple people to, you know, sub 20 on 2 of them. And almost, oh man, if he can Solemnity in the next fight, like on turn 1, he will actually lose that affliction. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So for all you, for all you newer players out there, if you're afflicted, you can get your stress back down to 0, and then once you hit 0, you will lose the affliction. So I know that Thick snuffed the torch at the start, but it almost feels like you have to not take torches at all just because of the dungeon. You just have so many recovery items, you need to have space to swap stuff. Like torches are almost just not needed. Surprise in darkness, that is good news. Not Solemn. Oh, we're going for it. Yep. Oh, high tempo. Now the other cat's freaking out. Hold on. Okay, both cats left the room. Let's hurry. Let's try and finish this. I'm really sorry. I know it feels way worse than it is to me right now as it's happening, but I know that I'm gonna be able to like edit it out, and it's just gonna be like start, stop, start, stop. So I do apologize. And I wanted to have like my first reaction to this video be the one I record. I don't want to have to like do it again, so I'm just sticking with it. Did we not open the other chest in the other room? Was it a small chest? I can't remember. That camping just did so much work. Like, you can almost tell these guys just haven't even really been in trouble yet. Oh, man. Just goes to show you how powerful camping is. I think camping's been nerfed, too, from, like, early access. So, camping is just absolutely crazy. It's so good. I think if you're having trouble in, like, longer missions and stuff like that, if you can plan around your camping, I think you'll actually get a lot farther. Less fights than I was expecting. Like, if I was running a team like this, in darkness, the game would just give me fights in every single room. For some reason, like every hallway, be like, explore 90% of rooms. It's like, okay, here's 9 rooms, and I don't know how many hallways that would be, like 14 hallways. Cool. Also, there's 13 fights in the hallways and like fights in 8 rooms. Alright, sick. Thanks, game. And think from the stars. He wasn't even on the map, but he's here. I don't know if that's a bug when you find a map in a pack, but I really hate that interaction. Oh, we're taking fights. No, we're getting loot.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Alright, we're just getting loot and backing up.
Yep.
Plus 8 stress. So punishing. What I like about this so far is obviously the team is mega spicy. And it's also in a challenge mode of darkness. But then it's also showing off, like, a lot of game knowledge in terms of, like, min-maxing your stuff. Like, min-maxing your loot draws, min-maxing your stress healing. So there's just a lot of very strong base mechanical play. Okay. So, Thick told me what this is. You can... If you have the, or if you open the character screen, like, as the enemies appear, you can swap skills as needed, which is pretty busted. So you can do this during ambush, you can do this during bosses, or you can just do this randomly when you're going into a fight and you're not sure what to use and how to prepare. So those opening crits are pretty good because the Bone Bearer guy here, if you don't, or if you leave a corpse, he will revive it. So if you kill it with a crit, or if you kill it with damage over time, then it doesn't leave a corpse, and so he can't revive it, which is pretty nice. And then once he's up front, he just does nothing. Or he's got that little tiny stupid dagger stab, so you don't have to worry. Oh, excuse me, I said tiny dagger stab, and here comes a 14. My bad. I'll stop disrespecting your little butter knife, sir. Excuse me. I almost put this in my sins video, but it's like, how does he blow a trumpet when he doesn't have lips? But he might have lips under that helmet, who knows, he might just be doing something weird with his mouth. We're full on food, so we need enough for one more hunger check. We have to hope that we just don't hit it, I think. Okay. I think this might be the last room. Yeah. I'm gonna take another fight. We're gonna show off. We're gonna flex. Get loot. There's honestly no reason.
Behold the infinite malignity of the
Oh.
stars.
I was gonna say, there's no reason to, like, I mean, you could leave just to preserve your people, but having, what you call it? Having
Mortality clarified in a
the chance to get more stuff is helpful. This is nuts. Surprisingly, actually, for those of you who don't know, you can get Shamblers
quarter.
in darkness, so you don't have to just hit the altar. If you're wandering around in pure darkness, Shambler has a percentage chance of spawning, and it goes up per difficulty. And this is going to be a very hard fight for this team, because Shambler likes to bleed. They have low bleed resist, and the Clapper Claws can stack prods, so Leper has a lot of trouble getting through that. These withstands will do some work, though.
Improvement.
Focused! It's happening! 9? That had to have been like the lowest.
Injury and despondence.
I'm having so much trouble doing commentary with how fast this is.
Or cowardice.
And I'm also just in awe of watching 4 lepers just chunk down a Shambler. And there's this. Nice. Ooh, that one that I don't think he had holy water up front, so he still resisted. Pretty cool. Heavy boots. Recently talked about this on my tier list for trinkets, which you should watch if you haven't watched yet. But heavy boots, really mega good. Oh man, 5 turns. We got super lucky too, and the Shambler came up to the middle ranks. If the Shambler's in the back, we would have had to chew through these Clapper Claws, which is not the business. Man, if we get out of here with just one affliction, not even an affliction, like if we just get out of here with the one virtue, ooh, that's a big hit. Alright, there it is. Survive, Leper! Survive!
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Did he move? What happened?
Impressive.
Gotta hit this thing like 3 more times. Thankfully the focused one is up there, and so he should have the best chance of closing this out. Casually rolling 4s. The true law of averages. You have a 25% chance for virtue. And only 1 in 4 got it. There's 5 afflictions and 1 virtue. We're done, right? My goodness. No, we're not done! Okay, we're scouting. We're just looking ahead. Getting more loot. Like, you could call this greedy, but at the same time, this is just maximum efficiency. That's it. Ooh, boy. That was impressive. That was spicy. A level 5 leper, not even a level 6. Fairweather fighter. If you can keep that up, that's actually really good. And natural swing. Not bad. Okay, let me pause here. What the hell is this roster? Hold on.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter
Like,
could be heard.
they're all lepers. Oh man, quality content is in fact the thing. Okay, this has to be like a mod to only get lepers or something, but that is so crazy. Okay, so that was 4 lepers just doing absolute work as absolute units. And I really don't know what else I can add to that makes commentary even worthwhile. It's just incredibly crazy to see that. So if you are a fan of this type of stuff, go check out Thick Veiny Sausage. I will link them below. Like, all of his videos are just shenanigans like this for the most part. And that screenshot I linked in my Sins video of like the antiquarians at 4,500 kills in the farmstead, it was from this guy. So lots of just fun stuff to be had. And I thank everyone for participating. As always, if you want to send me your clips, go ahead. You can do something spicy like this, or just ask for help, all that kind of awesome stuff. And join Discord if you haven't. And next, I will finish up the Trinket tier list. I have to record one more as of now. And then I'll do the new player guide, and I will do the Arbalest guide. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you later.